Hey guys, Sam Pokemon here. In today's video, we are going to be hunting Shiny Morelull for one last time in Pokemon Go. Well, it's still going to be shiny after the event, but it won't be spawning as common as it has in this event. Now, we've been lucky enough to pick up one, but maybe we could go ahead and get a second, and we'll see what we can do with our eggs. We're going to have 4 batches, and we got a shift tree blocking the Slugma and the incense. I've never thought I would complain about a shift tree blocking a Slugma, but we're here now. But yeah, we're going to be hunting Shiny Morelull and more today. We have a stream later today for the final day of the event. It should be a lot of fun, and hopefully we get that Shiny Morelull to complete the shiny family. Now we have a daily incense running. We'll see if we get ourselves maybe another Moltres. We got one of those earlier in the event, but let's see what we got. We got ourselves a Mareep as well, and then we got a Litwick on the daily. It is not shiny. And a very quick Zora check. Now we caught our buddy. That's a shiny Zora, and this Zora isn't shiny because there was no gold letters. And now I accidentally tapped into them, but we got our first batch of eggs. Now we've had very good luck with hundos in these eggs, and funny enough, I've actually hatched a hundo of everything but Morelull, and I've only hatched one shiny. So I would like to pick up either the Elekid or the shiny Morelull, of course. That would be really, really nice because I would like to finish that family, but maybe I could get my first ever shiny Elekid. Now I think there's a glitch in game at the moment where shinies aren't sparkling, so if I don't notice an Elekid, I'm sorry, it's just not a great shiny, okay? Like in terms of shiny colors, it doesn't change that much. So if I had one there, okay, good, I didn't, so I don't have to be embarrassed. But let's go in and see if we get ourselves another hundo. We do not, but it is what it is. We still got the daily running, so let's continue that. Now we got a very nice cluster here, but there's a Morelull that isn't shiny. We'll be hunting for number 2 in this video, and we'll see if we can find it. It's not a Moltres, but it's an Articuno on the daily today. Ooh, 255. Okay, this one's a little lad. Let's see. Oh, it's not tiny or huge. If it was, I probably would use my Master Ball on it to be... Why you gotta start going up? I don't think I was gonna hit an excellent. And let's see if we catch 2. Oh, why are they giving me the 2 rolls? I've had 2 Galarian Birds. Boy, I don't even know what I was saying there. 2 Galarian Birds in a row give me a 2 roll. Why are you doing that? That's just bullying at this point. And the daily's still running, so we gotta be a little bit quick. But we got ourselves a Morelull back there that unfortunately isn't shiny. We also got a couple tasks. We'll check those in a second. But first, let's check this cluster. So we'll go ahead and see if anything shines here. We got a couple Pikas, which we got one of those this event. We got a Vulpix, got one of those this event. So we also have some Shroomish, not part of this event, but it's a pretty good shiny. It is also Stardust boosted, the same thing for Morelull. That's why I'm stacking those in research. I'm just gonna catch all of my research stack today probably for all those Morelulls and just see how much dust I get, because why not? Or maybe I'll save it for a calm day. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But we got ourselves a couple Magnemites. Let's just see if one of those is golden. Seedots, it is not shiny, but there is a Nuzleaf there, so it evolved in the wild somehow. But we got 2 Explore 1 kilometers. Let's see if one of these 437 is decent. Is either a hundo or a shiny though. Boom, not a hundo, a Morelull. Now the grind continues, but we got ourselves 2 tasks. One that's a Morelull that unfortunately isn't shiny, and 432 is decent, but we might as well check this Darumaka with you guys too. Is it shiny? It is not. Now hopefully I don't fail this one. We got ourselves a shiny Magnemite. Boom, and it decided to just run off there, but boom, we got a nice little screenshot picture there for the thumbnail. We gotta get that. But we got ourselves another shiny Magnemite, and we don't fail this one. We failed one of these a couple days ago, and we get revenge on it, which is nice. And we have a Zora right on top of it, so let's see if that Zora is shiny too, because that would be insane. Of course, it's going to show up as shiny. We got to wait for the golden letters or just the shiny in general. But we take... come on. Zora ran away. You're kidding. And now we got a nice little cluster with a few Morelull tasks and a wild Morelull, but it's not shiny. But maybe the task will provide with that shiny. We're still looking for the second shiny to complete the line, and honestly, it's just a really nice shiny. So I would love to pick up the second one today. I'm not sure what our encounters are. I'll let you guys know on the next in the next clip. I'll know exactly how many we have. But let's just first see if this Mareep is pink. No, but we got 2 Morelull tasks. Let's see. Well, they're 2 50-50 tasks. I forgot to mention that. We're also looking for Hundo Tadbulb. So, I would take it, but why did I... Ooh, this one's actually good though. 386 is 4 off the hundo. But why did I say Tadbulb? Because that's just gonna make Tadbulb spawn. Now we got ourselves a wild Morelull, but it is not shiny. And now a wild Morelull, but it is not a shiny wild Morelull. And now we're in the same spot. We got our first ever shiny Morelull. So I was gonna see if we could make it 2 with this task, but we got ourselves a couple spawns. Let's see if something else shines here, because why not? We'll see if we get another Magnemite, as that thing has loved me this event. But we got ourselves a couple more checks. We'll see if something shines. We got a couple of Litwicks and a Vulpix. Litwick is a great shiny as well. I've gotten a few of those in the last couple of weeks. It's probably not going to spawn too much after this event for a while because it normally just spawns a lot during Halloween and then the light events, all that stuff. So we'll see what happens there. But a Vulpix is not shiny. And we got another wild Morelull that isn't shiny. And I completely forgot to tell you guys the encounters. I gotta go look at it because I keep forgetting. But we got ourselves a Giraffe. I don't know what Thomas is doing here, but he's not shiny. Then we got a Jinx. Why not check that? And then we got ourselves a Wooper, which is gonna have an awesome costume during Fashion Week, which I cannot wait for. And a Blitzel on the incense, not blue. And now we got ourselves a nice little cluster with a Morelull that isn't shiny. But we'll see if something else shines in the cluster because there's a lot of really good shinies in this event. With Slugma, with Mareep is a good shiny, but that does have a classic calm day at the end of the month. So maybe don't want to pick up any more of those, but let me know in the comments down below how your event went, because of course this is the end of the event. It was honestly a really good event for me. There's a lot of shinies that I did like in this event and I picked up a lot of them, so I'm very happy about it. You guys know how it is. We're always grinding, and we did pick up the brand new Morelull, and I forgot again about the encounters. Tony, stop forgetting. But I'll tell you guys, I promise, in the next clip. But we got ourselves a bunch of Chikoritas here as well. Not a bunch, a double of them. Let's see if one of them is shiny. No, okay. And then we got ourselves this Mareep over here, as well as a Magnemite and a Baneri next to it. I think I checked the Baneri already, but what about the Apom over there? Shiny? No. Now a quick 50-50 task, and we actually have two of them. So let's see if one of these is, well, at least a Morelull. That one is a Tadpole, not a Hundo either. But I will say we're about 700 encounters for Morelull. So let's see if we could get a shiny. But let's move on. We got two Tadpoles. Now we got ourselves a nice little cluster here, and we'll see if we get ourselves a shiny just chilling here. Unfortunately, no Morelulls, but we're gonna keep hunting for them. You guys know how it is, and we got a stream later. So there's still a chance for us to get the Morelull if we don't get it on the first grind of the day. But we're gonna be grinding basically all day for this event. We had a busy morning, but you know, we're leaving the afternoon and night for grind time, and we'll see if we can get ourselves a couple of shinies along the way. We already got one with the Magnemite. I was gonna see if I can speak into a second Magnemite. That would have been pretty cool. But we got ourselves here a 50-50 task. Is it a Morelull? It is, but it isn't shiny. Now a few steps away from that cluster, we got a Morelull that is still not shiny. Now we got ourselves another Morelull on the incense that unfortunately is not a shiny one. That's how we got our first one off the incense. But 50-50 task. Is it a Morelull? It is, but it's not shiny. And another wild Morelull, a few steps away, but this one isn't shiny as well. But we got a 50-50 task. Let's see if that provides. It provides with the Morelull, just not a shiny one. Another wild Morelull, but is this one shiny? It is not. Seconds later, we got one on the incense, but it's not shiny. Yet another Morelull on the incense. Shiny? No. And now we're at one of our favorite clusters on campus, and we're gonna see if we got ourselves a shiny chilling here, because why not? We always check this cluster. You guys know how it is. Forest cluster provides with the shinies. We've gotten a lot of awesome shinies here, including Hisui and Growlithe, our first ever one. We got ourselves an XXL Hundo Pumpkaboo. I mean, that's just off the top of my mind, right? So we've had some good luck in this spot, you know, so hopefully that means we get a shiny Morelull from a guaranteed task. It is not shiny. 434 is decent. Oh, I should have left that in the stack. Oops. 5 seconds later, we got ourselves the second Explorer. 1 kilometer task, but it's not shiny. And another task, but is it shiny? It is not. And now it's time for egg batch number 2 of this video. And let's see if we hatch ourselves a shiny in this batch, because we had 1 shiny hatch and 3 hundos from these eggs this event, so I'm not going to complain. But I would take a Morelull. I would take an Elekid at this point, please. Another Morelull that isn't shiny, unfortunately. But this next one, ooh, a lot of Morelulls in this batch. Actually, funny enough, Morelull's the only thing I haven't hatched as a hundo from these eggs, so maybe I'll do that in this batch. And we got an Elekid that unfortunately isn't shiny, or at least I think so, because again, I think the shiny sparkles are like glitched where they're not showing. I'm not 100% sure. At least I've had a couple people tell me that, and it happened to me personally, so I'm not 100% sure. But let's just go ahead and check these IVs real quick, see if we got ourselves a hundo, because that would be pretty awesome. It doesn't seem like it. Any cool spawns around? I mean, there's a Breloom. Is it huge or tiny? It's not. And now as we work on more eggs, we got ourselves another Morelull, but it's not shiny. Now we're back again where we got our first ever shiny Morelull, so we're gonna try again to see if maybe the task brings a shiny in this spot, because that would just be perfect, right? Boom. It does not, though. And a quick wild Morelull. Let's see if it's shiny. It's not, but we do have a 50-50 task. Let's see if that turns out to be a shiny Morelull. It is not. And another Morelull, but it is not shiny. I was trying to see if I could maybe speak it into existence, but we got ourselves a couple other checks. We'll see if there's a shiny standing next to the Morelull somehow, but we'll have to see. But yeah, we got ourselves still a little bit of time on the grind. Then we're gonna go get ready for the stream and see how that goes. Maybe we'll pick up a shiny Morelull on stream, or just some other shinies. That would be nice too. And we got a Giovanni that's saying hello, so maybe we'll wait on that Doduo. I'm gonna give it one more try. Let's see if it's shiny. Is not. Time for a triple Morelull, one of which is on the incense, which is where we got our first shiny, but I guess not this time. Second one, also not shiny. Then we got a guaranteed one from research. Let's see if that one shines. Boom. It does not. And we're back at one of our favorite clusters with the Morelull. Ooh. Tiny, but it's not shiny, unfortunately. That would have been insane if that was shiny, but we got ourselves a bunch of Electrics, Voltorbs, Fire, and Electric type spawns, as they have been this whole event. We'll see if we get ourselves a shiny just chilling here. There's also a Nidoqueen over there, which is always cool to see. I love seeing the evolved Pokemon in the wild, so we'll click on it at the end just to see if it's a huge or tiny one. But oh, they're perfect. Our distance clocked for our last task, so we're gonna have one more extra task for you guys for Morelull. We had two. Well, one was a 50-50, but we have at least 3 more potential Morelull checks and hopefully a shiny Morelull in the process. But we got ourselves a Litwick over there, not shiny unfortunately, but 3 tasks. Let's see if one of these turns out to be the shiny Morelull or a hundo. 436, it's close, but I think 442 is that 100% IV, 418, not shiny, and I think this is the 50-50 task, but it's still a Morelull. You definitely take that. Let's check that Nidoqueen just to see if it's huge or tiny. It's not. And right after that cluster, we got ourselves another Morelull, but it's not shiny. And we are getting towards the end of the grind. I was gonna see if we got ourselves a pink pig, but we got ourselves a nice little cluster to finish up this grind, and we'll see if we get ourselves a shiny before getting ready for the stream. And hopefully we get maybe even a couple shinies on stream. We'll see how that goes. But a Fungus, had to wait for a second to see if, you know, the back of it was purple. But we got ourselves a couple more checks, as well as a 50-50 task that has a chance, of course, to be that shiny Morelull. We're gonna again be checking so much. We also have some eggs, which is nice, and we'll keep going, see if this Magnemite shiny. We've had so many of those this event. What about Slugma? Nope, not a silvery Slugma, but 50-50 task, shiny. Oh, it's Tapo. And we got ourselves one last cluster with a Morelull. Unfortunately, that isn't shiny, but we got ourselves a bunch of other checks, so let's just see if we get another shiny, because it's been a little bit of a slow grind, but maybe that means that the stream is going to be absolutely nuts. At least that's what I'm hoping, but we'll see how that goes. But we got ourselves a Electrike that isn't shiny, and then we got a Pika, also not shiny. And now we're in the car with Kira, and she's going around everywhere. We're trying to hatch some eggs. Okay, she's going over to Mama, but we got ourselves a batch of 7K eggs. We'll see if she comes back, but we'll see if she maybe brings the shiny luck, because why not? And yeah, she's going over to Mama. Good girl, wee wee. And yeah, we'll see if we get ourselves a shiny in this batch. That would be pretty nice, as she's whining a little bit. It's okay. We're about to go back home, but we got ourselves another Dedenne, also an Elegant, not shiny. Then we got ourselves a Dedenne again. Wee wee. Come, you gotta come bring me the luck. Morelull, not shiny. Let's see, the next egg is a Morelull again, not shiny. And then we got ourselves, I guess, nothing. Wee wee, did you at least bring me a hundo? Come on. Yeah, wee wee, good girl, no hundo. And yeah, oh, 5 eggs. These are our last 5 eggs. Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh my, why is there no sparkles on my eggs? I just hatched a shiny Morelull. Let's go. Why are there no sparkles on my eggs? Let's go. Yes! Oh my... Let's get some W's in chat. It's not a shundo. Why are there no sparkles? That happened to me with Magby too. I don't care. Let's go. We got a second Morelull. Let's go. I don't even care that I'm screaming. Let's go. There's a couple named after you. At least one though. Oh! Shiny Electrike on the incense. Oh, who called that earlier? Who called that earlier? Who called that earlier on stream? Who called that? Okay, can you stand still, please? There we go. Somebody called this. Somebody called this earlier. Let's go. Shiny Electrike. Yo, Tony, what's good, bro? What's good, Leo? Let's go. Love a shiny Electrike. Let's see it. Okay, IVs are all right, but another one, a great shiny. How many minutes in between those two? How many minutes? 7:06? Wow, 7 minutes. It looks, I'm gonna be doing raids all day for that. Like, I'm going to be hitting max. Oh, blue Voltorb. Yes. And don't worry, I will catch it with a great ball. Let's go. What an ending to this event, guys. What an ending. What an ending. Let's go. Let's go. I got you, Odyssey. What's Fashion Week? Oh, PvP. PvP. Perfect PvP. Yeah, it took me forever to get my second male one because I didn't want to evolve my first one because it was an XXL and I didn't want to evolve it, so. Shiny. Oh, shiny Virizion. Let's go. Hey, Virizion likes to show up for the streams. Let's go. Shiny Virizion. You love to see it. You love to... Oh my gosh. Can you relax, please, Virizion? It's a guaranteed catch. Thank you guys for helping me with that raid. You know what? I feel like we have to call that... We're going to call it... Let's go. And now it's time to wrap up an awesome event. And as you saw probably in the stream clips, we got ourselves our second shiny Morelull on stream from a shiny hatch, which was absolutely crazy. So that means we completed the brand new shiny line, but we also got ourselves 4 shinies on stream. We had a little bit of a slow day with the Magnemite only. Well, we picked it up. Got ourselves another Electrike, another Voltorb, and another Virizion, which was awesome. And honestly, it was just a crazy, crazy day. To finish things off, the final 2 hours, we pick up 4 shinies. I mean, that's a great way to do it. And this event in total was just a lot of fun. I mean, as you can see, we scroll down. We started the event with this Darumaka, and from there on, we got so many shinies, and we did so well. And honestly, I'm just happy. So happy at this point. We also hit 10K during this event. Again, thank you to all you guys. There's going to be a 10-hour stream this Saturday coming up. Make sure to come check it out. It's going to be absolutely insanity. But again, we got a Morelull. We had the Garchomp raid day. Got a bunch of shinies there. Another Voltorb there, level 1 that time. And yeah, just a bunch of shinies. But let's just check the IVs. I think this one is better than the one we caught off the incense. But let me make sure. This one is, yeah, better. So just in case, we're just going to evolve the one that we hatched anyways into our shiny Shiinotic. I believe that's how it's said. And it does look very good as well. So does the Morelull, and I'm so happy. The last batch of eggs got us that shiny, and we'll go ahead and evolve this shiny Pokemon to get into the shiny dex. Boom, into the shiny dex. It is a little bit creepy looking Shiinotic as a Pokemon, but it is a pretty nice shiny, so I'll definitely take it. It's it's got that yellow. Honestly, I do think Morelull is a little bit nicer, but it does have a decently good shiny. But other news, we also are going to purify this one right here, this Articuno specific, into a hundo because honestly, why not? It's useless either way, and I want to get a hundo in Pokemon Go. It's probably a mistake, maybe, but might as well add another hundo in Pokemon Go with this Articuno. It was a 13, 13, 13, and again, as a shadow, it's not too usable, so we got ourselves a hundo Articuno in Pokemon Go, which is pretty awesome, so we definitely take that. We're going to tag it as a hundo, but I also forgot to mention, we talked about all the shinies. I got to look at the exact count, but also we got a good amount of hundos in this event, and with that Articuno, it adds another number, but we got ourselves 4 hundos with the Magby, all of them coming from eggs. We got ourselves a Magby, got ourselves an Elekid, and a Dedenne, which you're very much going to take. And then now we got that Articuno, which is pretty awesome. But let's just look at shinies real quick. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rows of shinies. That's 39 minus 2 that we traded. And I guess this one was a few minutes before the event. So minus 3, 36 shinies in this event. We absolutely popped off. Just went crazy a little bit, and I'm not going to complain at all. Our best IV shiny of the event was probably this shiny Garchomp right here, I believe. So a 93%. But overall, again, just an insane event. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video and all the vlogs from this week. But before we end the video, we got a message from our trusty old Darkrai. Let's go ahead and see what Darkrai's got to say. Sorry, he dropped off for a second. 19% of you guys are subscribed, so we gotta keep pushing that up because we're trying to hit 15K. 19% of you guys are subscribed. Darkrai, I'm sorry, I messed up your message today. But 19% of you guys are subscribed. Make sure to hit that subscribe button because we're trying to hit 15K by the end of the year. Sorry for messing up my words. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.